Yo, hey everybody, what is up? Sean Hatzel here, the owner of Get Lean in 12. If you're scrolling through your feed and you see this and you're over 35 years old, stop by, drop a comment below, say hello, let us know what area of the world that you're from, and pay close attention for the next 5 minutes because inside this video, I'm gonna talk about the 3 types of exercise people over 40 should avoid. So if you're trying to lose belly fat quickly and you're over 35 years old, it's very important that you avoid these 3 exercises because of the hormonal decline that happens after people turn 35 years old. I know this from personal experience. I'm a 46-year-old grandfather. And way back when I got my start in the fitness industry, it was 1998. So I was only 28 years old, and I placed first runner-up grand champion in the world's largest body transformation contest called Body for Life. There was over 23,000 finishers, and I was fortunate enough to be first runner-up. You can see, here is my picture. I was young, and I was shredded, and I was muscular. Now, what I did was I used a combination of a clean diet, weight training, and interval training. But as I got older and started getting towards 40 years old, my hormones started declining and I started using excessive amounts of interval training, and this gave me severe adrenal fatigue. So it's very important that you avoid the 3 types of exercises that I'm going to share with this inside this video, and that you don't do too much interval training. And I'm going to introduce you to a 12-minute metabolic protocol that you can use in the morning when you wake up, or during the day, or before going to bed, that's specifically designed for the hormonal condition of people in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, and it's designed to reactivate declining hormones, particularly growth hormone and adrenaline. Now, I personally use this 12-minute protocol for the last 10 years to maintain six-pack abs, and you can see it right here, and I did this by avoiding, this picture right here was just taken back in June, and I did this by avoiding the 3 exercises I'm going to share inside this video. Now, I've also put this 12-minute metabolic protocol to work on my wife's body after she was diagnosed with cancer and forced into early menopause, and it wreaked havoc on her hormones from the radiation and the chemo treatments. No matter how hard we tried, we could not get her to lose belly fat. She started accumulating a lot of fat in the upper belly area. So I figured I had nothing to lose but to try this 12-minute protocol on her because it worked so good on my body. I figured I got nothing to lose. And what we ended up doing is we tried this 12-minute protocol after we avoided these 3 exercises I'm going to share with you. And you can see here, Karen and I are in June, and she is actually 11 years older than me. So she's 57 years old. And we have 4 grandkids, and we have 1 more on the way. And people always ask us how we look so much younger than our real age. And inside this video, I'm going to share exactly how. And you're going to see a link to click or tap above this video or below in the comments, depending on the device you're at. And you're going to go over and you're going to learn all about my 12-minute metabolic protocol called the Over 40 Absolution. And you need to use this instead of these 3 particular exercises. The first one is cardio. And it's okay to do cardio in very small amounts. In fact, there's one particular time that I share inside my system that steady state cardio will work 10 times better than any other time because it burns off free fatty acids that are floating around in the bloodstream. However, research shows, and you're going to see 4 published studies over at my website, showing that people who do excessive amounts of cardio suppress the T4 to T3 conversion, which is their thyroid, and that's the master gland of the metabolism. A second study shows that too much cardio activity can actually release cortisol, which is known as a stress hormone. A third study shows that it increases appetite. So people who do too much cardio end up eating 100 more calories than they just burned off after they work out, making it impossible to lose belly fat because they're not keeping their body in a calorie deficit after exercise. And then a 4th study showed that it increases free radicals. These are the same free radicals inside our bodies that age our cells faster and can link to many of today's modern health challenges. Instead, you should be using specific movement patterns, specific rest periods, and specific intensity levels that are designed for your age category. And you can learn all about that inside my system. The second exercise that you should avoid if you're over 40 years old is crunches and sit-ups. And here's the thing. Crunches and sit-ups place excessive stress on the vertebrae of the back. Stuart McGill is one of the world's top renowned back experts. And he talks about how repeated flexion of the spine by doing sit-ups and crunches is one of the leading causes of herniated disc. Now, not to mention, you're really just working a muscle underneath the fat that you want to burn off. So instead of doing crunches or sit-ups, if you use our 12-minute metabolic protocol, it forces the body to release the hormones that are responsible for releasing stubborn fat cells into the bloodstream where they can be burned off, aka fat loss. Now, the third exercise that you must avoid if you're over 40 years old is today's most popular DVD workouts. Now, listen, I'm not here to cut down or say that P90X or Insanity or CrossFit doesn't work. It's very obvious it works. Look at how much the trends have grown, and look at the transformation stories, but also look at the age category. These DVD workouts are designed for the hormonal condition of younger people, people who can handle these ballistic movements and these long duration exercises. You see, they usually are about 45 to 90 minutes in length. I don't know about you, but I don't have time for that. 12 minutes sounds much more appealing to me. And then not only that, it's the ballistic movements. I know from experience right now I'm dealing with 2 tears in my rotator cuff, and I have a subluxation in my lower spine and arthritis in my hip, and I'm 46. And the reason that I'm having all these issues at this age is because when I was younger, I did too much of this stuff instead of following the 12-minute metabolic protocol that's found inside of our system at the link that you'll see somewhere around this video. You'll also read all about my wife's inspiring story, and you'll see her after pictures about how she transformed her body using this 12-minute metabolic protocol. Now, before I sign off, number one, we're almost 7 minutes in, so thank you for taking time out of your busy day to stop and listen to this. I am confident that you apply the knowledge that I gave you in this video, it can change your life in ways that you never imagined. And in fact, here's my promise and guarantee. When you click the link around this video and you go check out our system and you take action and you use it, I guarantee you that you'll not only lose belly fat faster than you probably ever have before, but you'll also improve every other area of your life. You see, it's a strange phenomenon, but when my wife and I use these 12-minute metabolic protocols and we follow the hormone optimization diet that you'll see inside my diet manual over at our website, it leaks over. All of a sudden, our marriage is stronger. We're better husband and wife to each other. We're better parents to our children. We're better grandparents. We're more focused and driven in our careers as health and fitness professionals. It's just what happens when you apply yourself and you use my over 40 absolution system and the 12-minute metabolic protocols found inside of it, and you follow our hormone optimization diet manual. It will leak over and dramatically improve every area of your life. So thanks for watching this, and keep going strong.